The Western Cape remains firmly in the grip of a fire season, with firefighters battling a runaway wildfire in Pearly Beach for a fourth day. Strong and shifting winds, dry conditions, as well as dense alien vegetation are complicating efforts to contain this blaze, which has already destroyed private structures and scorched more than 1,600 hectares of land. Overstrand municipality authorities are warning conditions could worsen as wind speeds are expected to pick up later this week. Newzroom Afrika reporter Nasiphi Same filed this report.
A thick blanket of smoke hangs over Pearly Beach as firefighters continue to battle a wildfire now entering its fourth day. More than 200 firefighters, supported by volunteers, remain on the ground, working around the clock to protect homes and contain flare-ups in difficult terrain. Residents say alien invasive vegetation is fueling the intensity of the fire.
The whole issue with these runaway fires and why we can't control them is the densely growing ruwepeki or ruwekrans that's growing in the area. Alien invasive that was brought in from Australia to actually come and settle the dunes. But this ruwepeki, what it does, it burns slowly and long, leaves a lot of coals. I mean, this was last night at 10 o'clock that we burnt this. All of the smouldering that you can see here, that is still from the ruwepeki.
The mayor acknowledged the challenge, saying vegetation management needs urgent attention.
We do have programs that are done for alien removal, vegetation removal, but they are not coordinated. So we need to be strategic about it, we need to be deliberate about it. And the Premier is also going to see how do we really manage this program so that we ensure that this does not happen. Because it's going to be even more dry in February. In terms of the law enforcement, how do we enforce to ensure that those who've got directives, there is a directive that says that you must have a fire break, that we make sure that we do have this.
The fire disrupted daily life in the coastal town, with roads closed and residents placed on high alert.
We had a big fire here in Pearly Beach, and it's also, we are already here on day 4. We were escorted in on Sunday by the traffic department, which was very helpful yesterday as well, to escort our guests and our visitors and owners back to Pearly Beach because they left for the morning to go for shopping, and then when they came back, the roads were closed due to the fire that's actually gone out of control. We did get to be on high alert.
Authorities warn conditions could worsen as wind speeds are expected to pick up on Thursday.
The fire is not under control yet. We are trying to close off the fire around the town of Pearly Beach, and by doing that we will isolate the town. Yesterday we had gale force winds in this area, and that's what made the firefighting more difficult yesterday, because the wind changes all the time, and it's also more dangerous for the firefighters. We'll most probably get aerial support also later with the helicopters that can come in and assist with the firefighting. Obviously, with the helicopters, you need to have a team on the ground as well. And that's what makes the mountain fire difficult, because we can get the helicopters in, but the teams can't get up to the area where the fire is.
Authorities say it's still too early to determine the cause of the fire, which affected 4 private properties, but an investigation will be launched once conditions stabilize. For Newzroom Afrika on Channel 405, I'm Nasiphi Same in Pearly Beach.